Hey there, I'd like to show you how to do the smokestack today that goes on the train. So let me go ahead and get started on that right away. So I'm going to slide these dimensions over. By the way, I do want to point out that I do have some dimensions right here. I figured those out, and that starts right here, and you work your way around all the way up like that. Okay, so let me go ahead and slide that over to my other monitor. And I will crank up Autodesk Inventor here. We'll go new. Well, first you want to make sure that your projects is checked. And mine is CMS, Mr. Kieffer. There we go. Good deal. Done with that. Go new. This is in inches, so we're going to do English Standard and Create. And we're going to start a 2D sketch. At the end, we're going to use the revolve tool, which is a really fun tool to use. But let's go ahead and we'll just start right about here, roughly. And we'll go down. That needs to be down 0.25 and hit enter and escape. And then we'll do another line from the bottom. It turns green. Oh. See what I did there is I held down my mouse. And you don't want to do that. You want to just click and then move. Click and then move. And that needs to be at 0.25. And then enter, and then escape. And then we'll want to go up 0.25 as well. There we go, like that. So we've got basically almost a box, but we're not going to finish off that box. So we're going to come across from here over this direction. That needs to be, let's see, 1.875. And then enter. And it rounded it up, which is just fine with me. So we'll go from that point, the end of that 0.188, and we'll go straight up. And it has to be 90 degrees. And that distance needs to be 1.125. Hit enter and escape. Now I'm going to slide this down because we need to work off the top of that. We're going to go straight across. That needs to be 0.25, 0.25, and enter. And then we need to go up, straight up from there at 90 degrees. Oop, having a hard time getting 90. And that needs to be 0.375, and then hit enter, and then escape. Now this next line we're going to do is we're just going to make sure it turns green, and then just shoot it straight across. You can do anything over an inch would be fine. Matter of fact, it doesn't even have to be that long, but we're going to trim that off later. And so now basically, this is what we have. And now I am going to establish a point somewhere around here. And with that point, I am going to dimension it from the point to this outside to the left, far left, click on that, and that needs to be, what does it say, 0.625, and then hit enter. So that brings it just slightly closer than what I had it. And then we're going to go from the point to the bottom, and that needs to be, let's see, 1.5, yep. And I do want to let you know that I did a number of these dimensions. I figured them out and I jotted them down just to make it a little bit easier. I'm going to hit escape. Now I just need to do a line point to point, and then I'll show you the next step. So we'll go point to point, should turn green. Make sure it does. Click on it and then escape. And now I want to kind of hone right in on this. So this next one is a little bit tricky. You're going to go line, make sure it turns green, and then we're going to go up this way. Now the length of the line doesn't matter, so you're going to hit tab as long as it's past this top line. Hit tab and then type in 105, and you can hit tab and then hit enter. And so you notice obviously this line's too long, this line's too long. What we can do is just trim that off. So we go up to what looks like scissors, which actually is a scissors, and then click on that, get rid of that, and get rid of that. and then hit escape. And so we should have something that looks like this when you're all said and done. And then I'm going to use the revolve tool, and that's just going to go all the way around just like that. So we're going to finish the sketch, and we are going to revolve. Now it's already chosen the shape. You can see how it's highlighted right there. Now it wants you to select the axis. So we are going to choose this line right here. And it circles right around, then click OK. And there you have it. You can take a look at it, what it looks like. Now that hole does not go all the way through, which you think it might if it was a smokestack, but it doesn't. And you can hit on the house. It sets it up just perfect. So then what you'll want to do is just make sure and save it. So you go over here to save. And then you can go smokestack and then save it. All right, I hope that helps. Have a great day. Bye.